Hey, what did they expect? Mac drops his hat, and Carlos Torres is going to get mad at him. This is in the middle of an inning after you struck a guy out. And now Girardi's going to come out and become a bigger part of it.
I'd have to be an absolute fool to actually use something tonight when everybody's intent is out of, everybody's intent is, so far high to look for anything. So, it is what it is, whatever. Turn the page, move on.
I've seen Max a long time, since 2010. Obviously, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. But I've never seen him wipe his head like he was doing tonight, ever.
Fucking bullshit!
Fuck! Nothing. I got nothing. Relax. Jesus, baseball. What the fuck is wrong? Let's make the game last 7 hours now. Let's fuck up the rhythm of pitchers now, huh? Let's just piss them off, right? Because the batters are sad. They're just harder. What the? And let's just do knee jerk. Let's just do it in the middle of the fucking season with no consequences, no realizing there's no penalties, nothing. Just say, hey, somebody got mad at us. Let's react. Holy shit! This is Manfred's spine? The fuck? Scherzer should have left the game and ran right to Manfred's office and punched him dead in the eye.
June 22nd, 2021, the day Rob Manfred officially ruined baseball. Middle of the inning makes no sense.
Which is wild. So I guess Girardi must have told the ump to check him.
Yeah. He's been checked twice already. They start just taking their clothes off, which is the funniest part of the whole substance stuff. Someone is going to get naked on the field at some point, and it's Rob Manfred's fault. Joe Girardi looks like the little weasel who just ratted someone out at recess, and he just wants him to check his hat.
I think he instantly regrets it right here.
Yeah. Why do you want to mess with Max Scherzer? In the middle of the inning, just making the game slower. Like, Rob Manfred, dummy. This is not going well for Major League Baseball. Everyone knows that. Like, you gotta not be taking your pants off. They are making an absolute mockery out of this rule that Rob Manfred came up with in the middle of the season for no reason. And then Joe Girardi gets ejected. What do you do there?
This is like the biggest 180 I've ever seen an organization make, the MLB. Like, everything was allowed, or not allowed, but everyone was using them, and then it's like a complete 180 to, oh, we're gonna check you now. We're gonna check you.
Imagine. I want to know what happens when someone has something too. That'll be hilarious.
Look. There's no fire. I got nothing. Welcome back, motherfuckers. It's Uncle Nate. Find me at Natitude on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Alright? I wasn't gonna say this shit, but fuck. Manfred. This fucking rule is so stupid that you guys did it in the fucking middle of... Everybody's talked about it. I forgot. Look, subscribe, click join, notification stuff, share, comment, all this shit. What's your take on that shit? But listen. What the fuck, man? The fuck is this? Like, in the middle, did you see how mad he got? Did you see Romo? Like, before I even go into Scherzer, let's see Romo just say, here, I'm naked right now.
Here, what Sergio Romo was dealing with, and he was a little bit heated there after the performances. He's immediately thrown off the belt, the glove, the hat, everything. You take a look here, what Sergio Romo was dealing with, and he was a little bit heated there.
You see the umpire's face? He's like, what? What are you doing?
He goes,
dude, to be fair, that's impressive how fast he got, like bam, bam. The clip is only 14 seconds long. It'll probably take me 14 seconds just to get through that whole motion.
Yeah.
Yo, kid, what you watching? You should change it to Native Tube. You should always be watching Native Tube. Right? Yes. All right, and then Scherzer. Okay, no, not Scherzer yet. No. Let's go even faster. Okay, first of all, Bauer. I had to snort on that motherfucker. Trevor Bauer, of course. He when a batter lost his bat, he offered him raw.
I have a question.
No.
So you use the sticky stuff there out of your hands. So now when you go back out to the mound, you got to wash all that stuff off, right? I mean, because otherwise.
All right, let's go do this damn thing. Near the tubes, baby. If you want to get this mask and the shirt like this, you can go to the right there. Boom! Today's caps and tees. It's the Instagram, and this is the store where you can get it. Boom! T-Public, baby. Woo! Now let's go get this vaccine.
What do you think about the umpires sort of enforcing this sticky stuff, the rules here, how they're doing it on the field and all that?
I mean, they're just doing their job. They're told what to do. I think it's a little weird, and I think it's just kind of a funny look in general. I guess that's what they want, so we'll do it. And I will say this: I say, how Girardi checked Scherzer or called him out. I think there should be a punishment if they don't catch anything on the guy, because I think that Scherzer, he's one of the best pitchers of our generation, and to see him get checked, and I think it was first and third situation or guys on base and mess up his rhythm. I think he ended up getting out of it, but you better find something if you're going to call him out like that. So maybe there should be like a punishment if a manager checks a guy and there isn't anything or something like that. But other than that, it is what it is. It's whatever.
Dodgers star Clayton Kershaw among the many that saw that viral clip following the Dodgers game on Tuesday night. Kershaw defending Scherzer, calling for consequences on managers. You better find something if you are going to call him out like that.
I'm going to rant. Fuck. Okay, I agree with Kershaw. Okay, there has to be a penalty. There has to be a fucking penalty. You can't just keep saying, "Oh, look, I think he's cheating. Oh, look, I think he's cheating. I know he's cheating." You have to, if you fail once, you have to have something. There has to be a drawback, right? This is some bullshit, right? Well, you're gonna delay this fucking game. It's gonna be like 20 hours now. I thought you were trying to curb the hours. What the fuck are you guys doing? God, fuck this shit.
Has baseball gone too far?
I think yes. Listen, the bottom line is, sometimes we all know shenanigans go on with pitches. And Max, I won't go long with this, Max. I'll go with you, and then I'll come back after you say what you have to say. But you can go a bit too far, and I think that last night was a perfect example. I'm going to say this, Max. I think Girardi should be ashamed of himself. I really do. I side with Clayton Kershaw on this. And I'm going to use the word ashamed when it comes to Joe Girardi, a man of very, very, very high integrity for this reason. Because of his high integrity, because of the principled man that we all have known him to be from his days with the Yankees, obviously, to now, a great manager as far as I'm concerned. When you cast suspicion on somebody, it has weight. It matters because we know how principled you are. So to just dismiss it as you didn't mean to offend anybody, but you just got to do what's right for your team. No, it's bigger than just your team. It's bigger than just a game. You are questioning the integrity of a 3-time Cy Young Award winner, a surefire first ballot future Hall of Famer, one of the great pitchers this game has ever seen, who had already been checked twice because that's allowed in the game, to then call upon him to be checked a 3rd time. You are casting aspersions and great levels of suspicion on Max Scherzer. And if there is no evidence for that, to you to sit there and just say, "Oh, I've never seen him put his hand in his head like that," and all of that stuff, knowing how the high integrity man that you are, the principled man that you are, and the weight that you cast the suspicions on somebody would bring because you're so respected as an individual. It's not just about the game, and it's not just about your team. It's about the overall game of baseball and the integrity that you brought into question about Max Scherzer. If I'm Max Scherzer, I would have a huge problem with Joe Girardi, the man today, because a game is not worth what he did to Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer did not deserve that. I'm going to use the word ashamed when it comes to Joe Girardi.
Shame. 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 Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you. This was serious, but it turned into something fun.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Matt Antonelli here. Okay, rule number one, don't make Max Scherzer angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. But that's exactly what Phillies manager Joe Girardi did in last night's Nationals-Phillies game. It's the fourth inning when Girardi asked the umpires to check Max Scherzer's hair for a foreign substance. Now, Scherzer had already been checked after the first inning and the third inning, which he already wasn't very happy about. So you can imagine what his reaction was when he was asked for a third time to be checked. Now, as pretty much everyone knows, a few days ago that Major League Baseball started to enforce Rules 3.01 and 6.02 C and D. There's a lot of rules in baseball. This is going to get bad. Hell, it's already bad, okay? This is like a circus out there. So do we have to make new adjustments to the new rule? I don't freaking know. What a mess this is. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff.
Here to help us wade through the sticky tack, the rosin, the spit, one of the best in baseball, Jeffrey Passan. Jeff, what the hell?
I'm sorry, I just had to get rid of the spider tack off my hands. This was bound to happen, was it not?
Yeah.
I mean, the inevitable conclusion of putting this in mid-season the way that it happened, without any discussion with the Players Association in the offseason about doing this, like should have happened, is that you're going to have some farcical moments. The optimist in me wants to look, guys, at the first 2 days of the enforcement and say, hey, nobody's gotten caught with stuff. So maybe the fact that Major League Baseball cracked down mid-season has scared these guys straight, and we're going to get, more real baseball than what we've been seeing. But I don't blame players for being angry at this. And I especially don't blame Max Scherzer for what Joe Girardi did. Like, there is a demonstrable way to see, look at that, they were touching his hair. There's a demonstrable way to see if a guy is using stuff. Every single pitch is tracked during the game. And if a guy's spin spikes during the game, you have reasonable cause to go, or probable cause rather, to go and look at him and say something must be up here. That didn't happen with Max Scherzer last night. If Joe Girardi had any feel, he would understand that Max Scherzer was touching his head because his hair was wet, and that to get any tack on the ball right now, because you can't use any substances, you got to mix sweat and rosin, and that's all that Max Scherzer was doing. So it was unfortunate. It was hilarious. If Max Scherzer ever stared at me that way, I would pee my pants. Like the whole thing was a mess, but it was a very, very Major League Baseball style mess.
Man, motherfucking mother. All right. Comment, like, share, subscribe. What do you think about this shit? Like, there got to be a penalty, right? So I leave with. There's got to be. Like, you can't just keep fucking doing it. You can't just say, oh, for each pitcher. Can you imagine? And we find nothing. What happens then? You know what should happen? The man, like, you ever play Red Ass? For every wrong at the end of the game, the manager has to stand out at home plate, and the pitchers get to they can warm up at the end of the game just to come back. This is a red ass him. That's a penalty. For every fucking time you're wrong, you get at least one. bare ass, half, not even the full mound, half the mound. You can't know baseball, but you could take a tennis ball, and or you could take a racquetball, or the orange hockey. No, not the orange hockey. That will kill somebody. Right? Take the racquetball, or take a tennis ball, and this is what you used to do. You used to rip off the fuzzy stuff, right? And you have that here, red ass. Or the Pepsi ball, right? Anyways, you get the idea, right? The Super Bowl. Don't look at my cupcake cup. It's a big ass fucking cup. That's why. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Fuck. 911 and a joke in your town.
Anything to try to throw somebody off their game, and Davey rightfully coming out to protect his guy to see what's going on here.
All right, now. I can't control the wind, but you guys can control your sport. Well, no, you can't, I guess.
I mean, if they allow this to happen,
well, there goes
you could have a guy throwing a no-hitter, and a manager could come out and have him checked in the ninth inning.
Yeah, and there goes your pace of play that the league has worked so hard to maintain.
Like, how do you say in the middle of the season, you do everything with spring training, testing, and all that shit? You know how long intramural baseball had to come and play? This wild pitch league and all this shit? Oh my God, look how long it took for you guys to react to COVID and decide you're going to make a season. And in the middle of the season, these motherfuckers say, okay, we're going to fuck up the pitchers because there's too many fucking no-hitters. Too many no-hitters is a bad thing. Too many no-hitters is a bad thing. Too many no-hitters is a bad thing. This is coming from a Blue Jays fan. Vladdy fucking Gomero is hitting up. Fucking can't even say. Vladdy is fucking leading the leading home runs. And too many no-hitters is a bad thing? No, it's a fucking great thing. Let the pitchers fucking pitch zones. What the fuck is this shit? This fucking guy is coming at me. Let them fucking pitch as many no-hitters as possible. Can you imagine? Jays fans, can you imagine Roy Halladay in Max Scherzer's... Can you imagine Roy Halladay? Oh, the glare. The glare. He would have killed them. Like, the no umpires would have said, nah. He would have looked at Girardi and he would have like, nah, he got none. He got none. You sit your little bitch Popeye muscle ass down. He got nothing. Like, what the fuck, man? Girardi, you are a bitch.
Struck him out on a fastball up and in. We wondered if something might happen with Max walking off. Not sure if he's gazing at the umpire or all the way over to the Phillies dugout.
Shohei Ohtani goes about his business in the new modern world of baseball. Pitchers will deal with this between innings, and Shohei, very peacefully, sharing everything he needs to share with the smile on his face. Now he and they can go back to work. And that's how you handle that.
Was dealing with it, and he was a little bit heated there after the performances. He's immediately thrown off the belt.
Thank y'all for coming, if y'all new subscribers, for coming, for checking out my content. Anybody who's checking out some new shit, I do sports and wrestling commentary my way and my thing, and now I'm starting up some doing some live shit, you know, live after 5. I don't know the schedule yet. We're just working it out. It's always going to be after sometime after 5, like from 5 to 7, yeah, 5 to 6 ish. Anyways, this is Native Tube, sports and wrestling on YouTube. You can catch me at Natitude on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
At the end of the inning, Eric Fetty walked over. Alfonso Marquez, Tim Timmons. They took a look at the glove. Tim Timmons looking at it. Now they want to look at the belt. Harper listening to Ryan Zimmerman and Max Scherzer about getting his hair checked. He does have a lot of product, I think, going on in that hair.
Well, it's pretty hair. I can see why you'd want to take care of it. On the glove, and if they're raised, you're maybe scraping the baseball, or maybe there's something that can scrape the baseball and get extra movement. But it would appear that something was untoward in the glove of Hector Santiago, who can't